Coming to you from that once-forgotten artery that pulses through the center of the continental United States and into the heart of the Ozarks, Grace Matthews. Looking in from the northern border, our Canadian friend, along with his countrymen feeling the effects of U.S. political issues, Connor Murphy.
Welcome to Dueling Dialogues, Episode 201. I'm Connor Murphy here with Grace Matthews in Springfield, Missouri. Hi, Grace. How you doing?
Doing great.
Good.
Doing great. Freezing, but it's great. And the Chiefs won.
Oh, yeah. I saw that yesterday. Quite a game.
The Chiefs made it to the Super Bowl.
Wow. There you go.
Patrick Mahomes is so awesome. And, I don't like football that much. My kid got seriously injured a lot playing college football, so but I tell you what, that kid has won my heart.
Yeah, I saw his touchdown run there yesterday.
I'm going to be his mother. I mean, there's something different about him. I'm sure he's going to take over for Brady as far as being like the coolest quarterback ever.
Yeah.
He's just adorable. He's got a great attitude. He's got respect. And, the last time the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, I was 7. And
wow.
I'm old, so it's kind of it's like a holiday today. Of course, it's Martin Luther King Day, and we're always happy to celebrate that. But today in Missouri, it's like Patrick Mahomes Day.
Right on. Hey, your Brady prediction sort of came true.
Well, it looks like it is.
Yeah, you said he was going to retire, and he did from the NFL, but he's coming to Canada.
Awesome.
I don't know where. That's a really good question. No idea.
Somebody will take him, I promise
I will keep you updated on that.
For sure. And, of course, we've got politics going on in the United States. It is officially 2020, which is the big presidential election year.
Yes, big year.
It's also the big, Super Bowl of all impeachment.
What a joke.
And we got it all.
Yeah.
But I want to take just a little bit of a sidestep.
Okay.
I don't want to get too ugly, because when Grace gets too ugly, she gets in trouble. So, people talk about women do not like Trump, and he just screws everything up with women. And you know what I say? Hogwash.
Yeah,
women
I would say
like
that.
the economy. Women like money. Maybe even better than men. We like to spend it. We like shoes. We like books. I like boots. But,
yeah. There you go.
I don't understand this idealism that Trump is just blown it with women. But I tell you what I do think. I think the women around Trump are hurting him.
Oh, interesting.
I think, sometimes, Connor, when we want to fix things in society, we think we have to sort of go through, sort of create this vengeance. And this vengeance means we're going to do to you what you did to us, as if two wrongs make a right.
Right.
So, remember back in the old days, not really so old, but when, it was like the old boys club.
Right.
Exclusive to men.
Pretty much.
I now think that at least on the Republican side, I'm sure it's going on in the Democrats, but I just want to talk about the Republicans because, I support the Republicans. But we got the girls' club forming.
Oh.
We are replacing the old boys' club with the old girls' club.
Huh.
And these Trump women, and I'm not going to name names today,
okay.
But we may revisit this.
All right. Okay.
They have created this exclusive club, so they have all these get-togethers of women for Trump, and they don't invite any new people. And they have them in Florida, New York, they never come out to the Midwest. They never go to the West Coast, which, I don't even know if they should go to the West Coast because that's so democratic. I don't know if they want to waste their time, but you can't keep inviting the same people. You can't get on social media and keep stroking each other.
Yeah, that doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
You're not bringing in any new damn voters, and you're certainly not bringing in many women to the table.
Yeah, that's I don't know. That's kind of weird that they wouldn't invite other people, but you know what? Maybe they just wanted their exclusive girls club.
I think they did, but they've got to stop, smell the roses, look around, and understand they can seriously hurt this man.
Yeah.
And they hurt the party. Why not bring in new blood, or at least motivate some of the blood you have in other areas besides the bubbles?
Exactly. Yeah.
Don't become the Democrats. Don't become that left of left that can't see out of that beltway and bubble that exists in New York, D.C., and California.
Right.
You've got to come out. You've got to include people, and you got to get down and dirty. You can't just have everything at Mar-a-Lago.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
A lot of the women can't make it there. Okay? And they have had, I don't know how many, of these exclusive, where they get up and they talk and they try to motivate each other, and they keep having it in the same place.
Oh, okay.
That makes no damn sense.
No, they're in it for themselves and not in it for Trump. Then that's
exactly. And then they get on the social media and they go, "Oh, you're so beautiful. Oh, you are so beautiful too. Oh my gosh, I love that sweater. Oh my gosh, where'd you get that boob job?" I mean, it's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
Okay, it's time. It's 2020. It's the election year. We don't want socialism. Get to work. Get down and dirty. You might have to go visit somebody and eat a corn dog. Or something totally disgusting like that.
Yeah.
Come on.
Stop being selfish, girls.
Exactly, because we need women in this party.
You need everybody. You need a mix.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Otherwise, you're just all white supremacists.
Yeah, and we don't want that. I mean, today, just as a little side note, in Virginia, you can go to the gun range, but you can't carry your gun to the shooting range.
What?
What the hell? I mean, that is a direct hit on the Second Amendment. They're going to be protesting it today in Virginia.
Wow.
So theoretically, you would have to rent a gun. Well, I mean, why would you mess with the people that are trying to go to the range, trying to take lessons, trying to, understand how to use their weapon, understand safety? Why don't you go after these idiots that are running guns?
Yeah, that...
And passing them out and selling them illegally.
Yeah, that is absolutely crazy.
It's silly. And, speaking of women, one of the, some of the largest shooting galleries and ranges are owned by women.
Yeah.
The largest one in Virginia, the largest one in Texas, both of them are owned by women. As a little side note.
Yeah, that makes zero sense. Absolute zero sense.
Yeah. And not a lot makes sense. I think, there's just so much craziness going on.
Yeah, same thing happening in Canada. We've got new gun laws that are taking aim on the legal owners and not criminals. So a lot of the police departments and some of the provinces are standing up against those gun laws. So who knows what's going to happen there? No idea.
Yeah. Well, then you guys have actually had the shooting clubs for years.
Yeah.
And I don't really like that idea either. But, it's a crazy world. And then you've got everybody worried about this. And then you've got things that are going on like Jeffrey Epstein no more committed suicide there.
Yeah.
You know,
I think the whole world knows that.
Yeah, they do. And is anything going to be done about it? Dr. Michael Biden, who is famously known for investigating many murders, he says it is not suicide. You know, he first pointed out the bones in his neck that, you know, just by the pure angle of the way you would commit suicide,
right.
It doesn't break those bones the way his were broken around his thyroid.
Right.
Now, Dr. Biden got one more chance to look into things, and he said that his eyes are proof that he did not commit suicide. Huh. Regardless, Michael Biden says this will go unchecked, and he said he also mentioned the fact that you got to know how damn convenient this was for so many people that this man be dead.
Oh yeah.
You know, and why are they discounting that?
They're not. They're people trying to help these people get away with it. It's pretty obvious. Otherwise, something would have been done about it. But I don't think anything's going to happen about it.
I don't think anything's going to happen about the suicide part. I still think that some people are going to go down. You know, I think the very idea of what's happened with Prince Andrew.
Right.
And Prince Andrew is going to talk. I just think he's weak. He'll talk. And at the end of that beautiful rainbow is Bill Clinton in the blue dress. You know, on Jeffrey Epstein's wall. You know, and he would dismiss his bodyguards or his Secret Service.
Right.
When he got on the Lolita Express with Jeffrey Epstein. And doesn't that right there tell anybody something?
Yeah.
He didn't want them to know what he was doing?
You don't have to be super bright to figure it out.
Yeah. I don't know. Or still sometimes.
I mean, just look at the internet. Yeah. Look on Facebook. I think the biggest meme craze to date is the Epstein suicide murder. I should say.
Yeah, you should say. Yeah, I agree, and it's a mess. Okay, Comey. We've talked about Comey a million times. He's a liar. He lies. His book was filled with, silly stuff. I mean, Comey, though, I don't think he realized. I think he is so arrogant, such a sociopath, that he doesn't even realize he's lying.
Yeah, it seems that they have this attitude, a lot of the Democrats, that they can just do anything in the name of being a Democrat and get away with it.
Yeah, I do. I think that Comey sort of has a Jesus complex. He sort of believes he's out there saving the world from themselves. He was going to save the government, so he would leak. He leaked to provoke an investigation into Trump. He leaked, he really does not have a clue.
Well, it's about time somebody started looking into some of this stuff. That's all I got to say.
Exactly, and the DOJ is investigating the Comey leaks.
Good.
And I hope something will come of that. They keep discounting Attorney General Barr, saying, he should recuse himself. He should be in jail. He should be held in contempt. I mean, the Democrats are saying everything because before he's done, I say Attorney General Barr spanks a lot of people.
I hope so. I'm looking forward to that.
His little war chest is building up. And one day, before he leaves office, he's going to pop the lock on that little war chest, and it is going to be insane.
We can only hope.
Okay, remember the little kid that had the MAGA hat on and his...
From Florida, yeah.
Yeah, his little religious group.
Yeah.
His school. He went to a parochial school.
Right.
And they were visiting the White House, and, that's what kids do. They take little bus trips and, places, and a Native American man came up to him and started banging a drum in his face.
Right.
And Nick Sandman stood there. He did smile. I mean, he's a 16-year-old kid.
Right.
Okay? the news media all over the place just whooped on this kid.
Yeah.
Said he was trying to provoke the Native American man and all kinds of horrible things about this child.
Yeah, it took about a day, and then the real footage showed up about what actually occurred there, and not just a little snippet to make the kid look bad.
Oh, yeah, that was good.
Just because he was wearing a MAGA hat, the media took their lashings at him.
Exactly. Well, the kid hired some attorneys because, he hasn't even been safe since then.
Right.
It's been very difficult. And they sued 2 or 3 entities. CNN was one of them. CNN has now settled with Nick Salmon for an undisclosed amount, and others will follow.
Right. I wonder how much he got.
I don't know. He sued him for $250 million. I assume they settled for.
I hope they got a lot.
I do too, and I hope that everybody that said something about him, that just beat this poor kid up.
Yeah, there seems to be no justice for falsely reporting news or for biasly reporting news, and everybody involved in that should have gotten the axe. They should not work in this
definitely slandered that kid.
Yeah.
And somebody even doxed him. Remember that? I mean, doxing is so dangerous.
Yeah, because there's crazies out there.
There are a lot of crazies out there.
So you don't give out.
A lot of people like me, I really try to protect my stuff on the internet.
Yeah,
because it's dangerous.
Yeah, just in case anybody doesn't know what doxing is, it's giving a person's location so other people can find them.
On the internet, yeah. Particularly as part of the problem.
Right.
So we hope that Nick Salmon gets more than he deserves.
And he will.
Yeah, he will.
Because he was wronged.
Yeah. And he's got a great set of attorneys that have won a lot of slander and defamation suits. They know how to try the cases, and he was just a kid. He didn't have any public persona.
Right.
He didn't deserve it.
No. When he was trying to de-escalate the situation overall, too.
Yeah, he really was. I mean, I thought he stood up strong like a man.
Right.
Me too. He deserved more respect than he got.
Well, he's got all the respect in the world now because he's got more money than you and me and probably everybody listening here.
Probably so. Okay. Speaking of media, we've talked a lot about the changing landscape of, conservative media,
right.
Because we're not really sure what's going to go on with Fox as the 2 sons of Rupert Murdoch take over more and more of the business of running Fox.
Right.
Fox News, that is. So a lot of people are a little worried about it. You have Newsmax, which, is providing some outlet. It seems like they either don't quite have the money to take it to the next level, or they just haven't yet.
Right.
Sinclair has got a lot of coverage. I think that they are up and coming. But One America has really sort of, made a mark, especially with the president. The president's awfully fond of them. But do they exactly have money to really compete with Fox? The idea is maybe they don't. So some Trump allies, and they are not named, are looking at a One America buyout.
Interesting.
I think that would be very interesting. How soon? For it to have impact, they would need to do this soon, and I don't know. They would have to get FCC approval. You need to do that while Trump's in office. So I suspect if it's going to go down, we'll hear something soon, because if in fact a Democrat was elected, the FTC approval would never come through.
Right.
Or it would be so delayed, so bogged down in paper, it would just not happen.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
We'll keep our eyes on that one.
Yeah. Finally, Nancy signs the impeachment so that it can be turned over to the Senate, which she did last week. But good Lord, did you see her and her 25 pens?
Yeah, I saw
pretending
part
to
of
be
that.
president?
Yeah.
You would think she was signing some fabulous piece of, like a healthcare bill.
Or world peace.
And she goes, we need to be sad and prayerful about this impeachment. And then she does this. What in the hell is wrong with her?
Yeah, I don't know. How many pens did she have?
I don't know. It looked like about 25, 30 to me.
Okay.
I mean, she would make one strip of her name, and then I guess she's another one. And then she walked down the road passing them out. Like,
Wow. Rockstar?
Which does not fit. Yeah. I mean, this is something the president does very rarely. Does the speaker do the pen thing? I mean, and if you did, it would be like something that so benefits everybody.
Yeah.
Now, impeachment doesn't benefit anyone.
Exactly.
I mean, except for this Trump derangement syndrome making it worse.
Yeah, pretty much. That I can see that happening. All the people with Trump derangement syndrome have been rejoicing, and I'm like, oh, give me a break.
Well, and all it does is make them worse.
Yeah.
I mean, how are they ever going to get over it? I mean, I don't think if he lost the election, they would get over it.
Yeah, I doubt it. It's probably going to continue.
And I don't see that they have anybody that can beat him.
Just wait till he wins 2020. They're going to absolutely lose their minds.
Well, the next day, a new impeachment proceeding will begin.
Wow. Okay.
If Nancy if the Democrats win the Congress again, which I think is a little shaky, okay, because most people are not happy with
right.
how Congress has performed, and now they really hate this impeachment. I mean, when going into the impeachment, they had 11% approval rating. And now it's gone downhill.
Wow.
Nobody likes it. If you're going to impeach the president, it better be big.
Yeah, well, you better have a reason to begin with.
I don't even think what Bill Clinton did was enough to impeach. Yes, it was disturbing, and he lied, and that was terrible. But it was a bad choice, not really an impeachable offense.
Right.
Yeah.
And
really, we kind of knew what we were getting. We sometimes elect bad boys. And you know why we elect bad boys? Because bad boys get things done. I cannot believe that Trump, with all the business he's done in his life, is as clean as he is.
Yeah.
Most businessmen, even if you love them, are not that clean.
And every step he makes to do something, he's gotten barricades and walls thrown in his face. So
exactly.
It's been a tough run for him, man, to get anything done.
Yeah. And speaking of Bill Clinton's impeachment, Ken Starr was the investigating attorney.
Okay.
He has now been hired by the Trump team, the defense team, for Trump's impeachment. And Alan Dershowitz, the famous left-wing attorney that was on the Dream Team with O.J. Simpson, among many other cases, definitely a big Hillary supporter. He says he has joined the defense team. He says he probably won't vote for Trump, but he is there to protect the Constitution, that they are prostituting the Constitution of the United States.
Oh, absolutely. I agree with him 100%. Yeah. I don't agree at all with what they're doing. I don't think they have any reason to impeach him, and I think it's just going to fall flat. And what's that accomplish other than burning millions and millions of dollars?
Exactly.
I don't get it.
exactly.
Makes no sense.
It does not make sense, and they say possibly by as early as next week, the president could be exonerated.
Good. Sooner the better.
And I think that would be a good idea, and let's move on and let these people start running their campaigns.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking, we are 2 weeks out
Well,
from the Iowa caucus.
I think the whole reason that they pulled the impeachment now was to just basically fuck with Trump's campaign.
Yeah. And the sad part is they did, but I think it's going the other way.
I think I would agree with you. I think it's created a lot of lines in the Democratic Party where people are just like, are you kidding me?
Yeah. And I will say that Tulsi Gabbard, she has really given them hell on this.
Yeah, I mean,
she has maintained, stop it.
Yeah.
You're making a fool of us, and you're losing support for the party.
Right. Yeah, she's a smart one. I think. In future, she would make a good president. To tell you the truth.
She would scare me less than the rest.
Yeah. There you go.
I'll go there.
Yeah.
I will go there. And what about your new royalty in Canada?
Oh, Harry and Meghan. Yeah. Well, some are saying they're moving here because of Nanaimo bars. That's the dessert I've been telling you about.
Choice, yeah.
So apparently they take, a case of them back home when they go back to England. But,
okay, so what are they going to do? They're now going to make their own money. The Queen's cutting them off here in a few months.
Yeah,
there's word has it that Meghan has signed a voiceover contract with Disney. She was not that great an actress.
Yeah.
This little stint has brought her more than her acting ever did.
Oh, guaranteed.
I saw a thing online. Maybe Harry could be a Uber driver.
Yeah.
He doesn't have much experience.
Yeah. So what you're basically saying is that we've got two people immigrating here that can be considered unskilled labor.
Unskilled labor, and they're unemployed, and yet they need Secret Service or protection, bodyguards.
Yeah.
They have no income as of a couple of months from now. The Queen said you're going to lose your title and the taxpayer money, and by the way, you're going to pay back the $3 million the taxpayers spent to remodel your cottage.
Oh.
Outside of Windsor Castle.
Ooh, that's a bill.
Yeah. Huh. Now, the word has it that even though the Queen has cut him off, that Charles may funnel money to them. And if I was a Canadian or British taxpayer, I'd say, wait just a minute, Sir Charles.
Well, I think Canada's already paying for it, and they're just keeping it quiet. That's
what Trudeau does best. He writes checks.
Yeah, exactly. Writes checks with our money. But when they were back in England, I think it was the day before they announced that they were leaving the royal family, they made a visit to Canada House. Right. And it was, in the media's eye, it was to thank them. I think it was to beg for security.
I do too. Oh, I do. I think now you honestly could not think it was to thank them.
Yeah, no.
I mean, if so, you're a very naive person and bless your little heart.
Yeah, pretty much.
And there was a lot of blackmail going on.
Oh.
Meghan said, well, if the Queen doesn't do what we want, we're going to do a tell-all interview with probably Oprah. And you know what? I think the Queen might be racist. She threw that race card in there.
Whoa. Okay,
and you know what the Queen said? I'm old. I don't give a damn. You're not gonna shit with me, little lady. I'll just cut your legs off. And she did. She said, "You guys you're not gonna do this to me." And the Queen's a tough old lady.
Oh, you bet.
She's mean.
I can definitely agree with you there.
Absolutely. But I gotta say one thing.
Okay.
remember back when Meghan's letter from her dad was published?
Yeah.
Probably her dad. I mean, I do think he's a little shady. Probably gave it to the newspaper. Anyway, she is suing the Daily Mail for printing this, okay?
Right.
And her father is the key witness for the newspaper. He's going to testify against his daughter.
Wow.
And he said that what she has done to Britain is terrible. There are many people that say that the monarchy is going to be torn apart by Meghan, just like the Beatles were torn apart by Yoko.
Yeah, I already saw those memes. Yeah, on Facebook, saw Yoko. I broke up the Beatles, and under Meghan it says, "Hold my beer." Yeah, so I don't know. Generally, there's people that love the royals and think we should keep supporting them forever, but I think the majority, especially here in Canada, says no, get a job.
Yeah,
I think that's what the majority think here. So I don't know. We'll see. I mean, we've lost one photo shoot location because they're moving into Hatley Castle in Victoria, apparently. So we've done photo shoots in there. Very beautiful old castle. I don't know. Do they still own it? No idea. Are they staying there rent-free? No idea. And we'll probably never find out. So it is what it is.
Yes, it is. And we got a lot more important things to worry about. It has gotten a bit interesting.
Yeah, I can agree there.
And we don't always agree, but life's a journey, and we're all in it together. Godspeed, Connor. Godspeed to all of our listeners out there.
Godspeed, Grace, and everyone, thanks for listening.